Hey everyone, Scott Cunningham, aka Scott's Business. Today I want to talk about what are NFTs, fungible tokens and non-fungible tokens. So we're just going to dive right in. So fungible tokens are interchangeable tokens. Typically, when you see a fungible token, you'll probably be seeing something like an ERC20 token. So something you might be familiar with. 1UP, Mines tokens, BAT. BAT is probably the most common that people would probably be familiar with, but there's a lot of different tokens that run on the Ethereum network as ERC20 tokens. And more or less, when you use them and invest in them, and when you see them day to day, they look the same and they act the same as their own cryptocurrency, as if they had their own blockchain, but they're utilizing the resources of Ethereum. And how they're interchangeable, it means that any single BAT that I get will be the same as any other BAT, regardless of where it was made, when it was made, why it was made, who was made by. None of that matters. It's like gold, regardless of where the gold, was bought or sold or acquired. It's worth the same. It's gold, right? And then it's the same with pretty much any cryptocurrency until non-fungible tokens, which we'll cover in a moment. They're uniform. So they all have the same identifier. You can identify them all in the same way. BAT are all BAT. They're divisible. You can have 0.000001 BAT. And again, all of these things are the same as regular cryptocurrency, like Bitcoin. It would act the same way. And then you'll typically find these on, ERC20. You've got BEP. You've for Binance. You've got Tron. There's a lot of different tokens now, but the original standard that most people are familiar with is ERC20 tokens. So what non-fungible tokens are? These are tokens that are not interchangeable. So they're not all worth the same because they're all different and they're unique. And they all have different identifiers. No one is the same as another. So a great example of this, because this might sound a little confusing, is like Cryptokitties. So what Cryptokitties are is they're these pets that you can get, and they're digital pets, and you can breed them with each other to create new pets that might be more rare. And each of them have their own individual value based on their traits. And there's all these different traits that can make them rare or less rare. And essentially, you're trying to breed and, acquire more rare Cryptokitties. And these are collectibles. So you could keep them forever as collectibles, or you could sell them. They can go up and down based on what people are looking for. And they're non-divisible. So you can't sell half a Cryptokitty. Or an even better example is I have two crypto domains. So scottcbusiness.eth and scottcbusiness.crypto. They are worth, they were originally worth, one value, but if a lot of people wanted them, then they'd probably be worth more, as well as they're unique. No one else has scottcbusiness.crypto or scottcbusiness.eth, and they're non-divisible. I can't give you half of my crypto domain. You need the full thing to be able to use it. So the interesting thing about NFTs and collectibles is that they can provide interesting other functionality that you don't have with just regular fungible tokens. Fungible tokens are more for using them as a cryptocurrency or whatever utility token they're used for. Non-interchangeable, non-fungible tokens are much more specific use cases, like with crypto domains. Other interesting use cases that you could use these for, and also, I'll quickly mention, they are on the ERC 721 standard. So it's a different standard from the ERC 20 because they're collectibles. So a great way to recognize this is if I go on MetaMask, I've got all these different crypto collectibles like Cryptokitties, planets from OX Universe, my domains, and they're all listed there. So other potential uses could be in the future, we'll probably have KYC crypto assets. So you don't have to always do the KYC. You'll just be able to do it once and it'll be represented as an actual collectible. We'll eventually have academic degrees, educational certificates, collectibles, badges, voting, loyalty programs, in-game items. I think a really interesting use for gaming would be for CSGO. You would have skins in the game that would all be NFTs. And the game itself wouldn't run on blockchain, but the collectibles and the things that you earn could be traded and sold on the blockchain, because currently it's very sketchy where people have to, send someone money on PayPal and then hope that they give it to you. And, with a smart contract, you can eliminate all the potential trust issues. It can also potentially work for copyright, supply chain tracking, medical data, software licenses, warranties, and many, many more use cases that we've yet to discover. NFTs have a lot of potential. Currently, they're mostly used for like games and like gambling and stuff, but they're starting to expand, like I said, with crypto domains and much more interesting and useful use cases. Definitely check them out. I wouldn't say to be me personally. I don't like investing in NFTs because it's really, like I said, gambling most of the time. And I personally prefer to just invest in ERC20 tokens. Like BAT is a really great token. Mind you, none of this is financial advice, and you can do what you want with your NFTs or non-NFTs. But with your NFTs or FTs. But again, really, really cool. I hope this was a good, quick little explanation for you. If I missed something, or you'd like to add some comment to what I've laid out here, please let me know in the comments below. I never want to give out wrong information. And this is a pretty simple one, but people are still figuring out NFTs and what the difference is and how they all work. And like what's the benefit of getting a Cryptokitty and joining those communities. So it's more for fun right now, but it's starting to expand into a more enterprise level of development and the things we're going to start seeing. So I'm really excited to see that. What is your favorite NFT? Do you use any? Are you looking at maybe getting some? What are your thoughts on NFTs? Please let everyone know in the comments below. If you did watch to the very end, thank you so much. Make sure to comment #1ham so I know that you watched the whole video. And you are awesome. Have an amazing day. I'm Scott Cunningham, aka Scottsy Business. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. All right. Cheers.